Today, we will learn about hundredths and thousandths. Rahul saw a fruit seller selling fruits. After seeing the fresh apples he was selling, Rahul was tempted to buy. He asked the seller about the price of the apples. The fruit seller said it was 55 rupees per kg. If Rahul buys half a kg of apples, then how much money would he have to pay the fruit seller? Think for a while. You got it right. Since Rahul is buying half a kg of apples, he has to pay half the price for 1 kg. That is 27 rupees and 50 paise. How do we express this in rupees? To express this in rupees, you need to know about tenths, hundredths, and thousandths. Let us understand this in an interesting way. This is 1 rupee. Do you know how many paisa makes 1 rupee? 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. Let's assume 1 whole square represents 1 rupee. If we divide the square into 10 equal parts, then each part will have 1 tenth. If we divide each of the tenths part into 10 equal parts, then we will get a total of 100 equal parts. Now, we can say that 1 whole square is equal to 100 parts. That means 1 rupee is equal to 100 paisa. If we talk about 1 part, this will be the 100th part of a whole square. That means 1 paisa is a 100th part of 1 rupee. This is a fraction whose numerator is 1 and the denominator is 100. A fraction with denominator 100 can be written in decimal form. 1/100ths can be written like this. We read it as 0.01. Here, there are 2 places after the decimal point. The first place to the right of decimal point is tenths, and the second place to the right is hundredths. As you can see, that the 10th part of a whole number is 1 tenth. Similarly, a 10th part of 1 tenth is 1/100ths. What do you understand from this? Think for a while. Let me tell you, as we move from left to right, the value of each place is 1/10 times of its previous place. Let us solve the incomplete question with this understanding. The question was, how do we express 27 rupees 50 paise in rupees? Since 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise, 1 paise is equal to 1/100 rupee. Therefore, 50 paisa is equal to rupees 0.50. Thus, rupees 27 and 0.50 rupee together become rupees 27.50. Just think, if we divide each part of 100 parts into 10 equal parts, then how many parts will there be in total? Think for a while. You got it right. 1 part contains 10 parts. So 100 parts contain 100 into 10, which is equal to 1000 parts. If we take 1 part from these 1000 parts, then that part will become 1/1000th part of the whole square. We will express it like this and we read it as 0.001. Therefore, the third place to the right of the decimal point is 1/1000ths. There is a number here. Can you read this? Try and read it. You might have read it correctly. We will read it as 125.378. To the left side of the decimal point is a whole number. To represent it, we will use places like units, tens, hundreds, and thousands. Similarly, to the right side of the decimal point, a part of the whole is expressed. To represent it, we will use places like tenths, hundredths, thousands, etc. If we move from right to left, the value of each place increases by 10 times of its previous place. So, we will keep on multiplying with 10 in this direction. Similarly, if we move from left to right, the value of each place decreases by 1/10 from its previous value. So, we will keep on dividing with 10 in this direction. So, what is the difference between 1/100ths and 1/1000ths? Think for a while. Let me tell you. 1/1000ths is the 10th part of 1/100ths. That means 1/1000ths is 10 times smaller than 1/100ths. Today, we have learnt about hundredths and thousands. In the next video, we will learn about conversion of fraction into decimal and vice versa.